You might notice we have a new face joining us here, Neil D'Astolfo from Mindful Meditation here in New York. Neil, thank you for being here.
Yay, my pleasure. Hi, hi, hi.
Yeah, we're really happy to have you. If you're like us, you might be feeling a little unsettled, maybe even anxious and fearful over the growing concern of coronavirus. It's a really uncertain time right now. So Neil is going to help us kick off Meditation Monday on People Now. All right, before we get started, for any beginners out there, Neil, what is meditation and can anyone do it?
Meditation and what we do at Mindful is a type of meditation called Mindfulness Meditation, which word in the zeitgeist, right? Like we mindfully wash our dishes, we mindfully get dressed, we do all these things. So what mindfulness means is we are working with two things, awareness and non-judgment, smooch, smooch. And so our thoughts, cuckoo up here, will come and go. And what we're practicing is not allowing our thoughts to take our awareness from the practice or what we've said we're going to do. And gold star, if while you're practicing, you can also be like, oh my God, what a good job you're doing, and not being like, oh my God, I'm the worst. This is the worst meditation. I'm failing, you know?
I love that. And I love especially the idea of like being okay with thoughts coming and going, because that's somewhere I think where Andrea and I talked about, we both can kind of get lost in the process. Mindful is doing a lot to bring meditation sort of into people's homes while we're all staying at home during this social distancing phase. Tell us about that, how that works out. And by the way, you don't have to wear the gray shirts. We just obviously coordinated it. Andrea, the memo, it's fine.
Andrea, we've got one in the mail to you whenever it arrives. So what Mindful is doing, so we've got Mindful TV. You've got a live teacher guiding you through. We open each session with a little chat, a Q&A. Then we do the practice. You also get to see the community that you're sitting with. So sometimes what we've seen is folks interacting with each other and being like, I'm in Argentina. Oh my God, I'm in Argentina. How's it going?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this sense of community, because I think what's happening now is we can feel very isolated, and that exacerbates our anxiety. So when we see folks coming together, we all want connection. And when we see folks coming together around meditation, it's like, oh, you mean I can come together with people around something other than complaining and fear? It's like, yeah, let's come together around something fun and compassion-based.
I mean, I'm already more at ease just listening to your soothing voice, but I know you have a 5-minute meditation practice. So let's get started, take it away, and we'll just follow along here.
So take your seats. It seems like we're all seated. Folks at home can also do this lying down. Meditation, we don't need to hold a rigid posture. We want some sense of uplift, maybe sitting with a sense of dignity, but really whatever feels good for you, yeah? So we take our seats. If you like to practice with your eyes closed, go ahead and do that. And as we close the eyes, maybe we take a couple just slightly deeper breaths, just to start with. And we might, with the eyes closed, become aware of sound, the natural heightening of that sense. So just taking a moment to allow sound. You might have other family members in the house. You might have pets running around. Just allowing. Maybe even labeling. The mind likes to know what's going on. So rather than having it guess at like, what's that sound? Just be like, car horn. My daughter, whatever. And now we're going to bring our awareness of sound into the body by taking 3 slightly deeper breaths all together, and listen for the sound of your own inhale and exhale. So with this inhale and exhale, my very attractive breathing sound. Inhale and exhale. So good. And we're going to hold at the top of this breath. So inhale, hold, and see if while you're holding the breath, you're not holding your muscles. And exhale. And as the breath returns at its natural or maybe slightly deepened pace, see if you can notice if you're breathing through your nose or through your mouth. And we might be like, well, of course I can tell. But how can you tell? Yeah. What's the sensation? Can you notice temperature? Which feels cooler, the inhale or the exhale? And you can allow your awareness of the breath to rest there at the lips or the nostrils. Or you can bring a hand to the chest and another to the belly and see if you notice any movement under the palms. And this is just to touch in with what is physically happening in this moment. So do we feel an expansion and contraction of the ribs, gentle rise and fall there? Maybe we even get a little movement in the belly. And if our awareness has already gone to thought, just see if you can actively tell the mind, no, 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 no. Nothing to think about. We work so hard. We think so many thoughts. Just sit with the breath. And with these hands placed, we might even bring to mind a loved one. Yeah, imagining some comforting touch. Maybe from someone who we can't be with right now, but we bring them to mind. And maybe imagining that we're sitting with them in this moment. And we'll just take a couple breaths here, just in silence. So we will release, let the awareness just kind of be. Let it be gentle. If we've had the hands placed, we can bring them back to the thighs, the lap, wherever they were when we started. Just take a moment to notice how you feel. And keeping the eyes closed, if we've had them closed, we'll close the meditation by taking 3 slightly deeper breaths all together. So with this inhale and exhale, be surrendering, releasing whatever feels like it wants to go. Inhale and exhale. We'll hold at the top of this last breath. Inhale, holding the breath, not holding the muscles. And exhale. When you're ready, just bringing some movement back to the fingers and the toes. Maybe stretching in a way that feels good and gently allowing the eyes to float open.
Wow, I feel good.
You did it!
Woo! Neil, it was when I touched my belly, all I could think about was how hungry I was. But other than I captured that thought, and then I went to a good place.
I know, I had the thought of, I hope this is recording. And then
Oh, wait. So one other thing really quick is that the mind wants to look for problems.
I know.
So, yeah. So it will be like, oh, this can't be going well. Oh, yeah, maybe it's not recording. Or like, oh, I can't possibly be relaxed. Let me make up this problem about what's happening with the rest of my day. You know what I mean? So that's where with this practice, we also just start to distance from the mind and be like, mind, I don't trust you. You are where the problems are. The rest of this is all great.
Yeah, no, I noticed that happened with me because I had those anxious thoughts, and then when you were telling me to kind of calm down and be like, no, I was able to release them. This was so great, Neil. So thank you so much.
Yay, good job.
And for everyone watching, if you want more of this, you can check out the website below. Also follow Mindful on social media for all of their updates.